Hello Mr. Malcolm. Today I'll be presenting my UI UX prototype presentation. So going over to the next slide, which will be the sprites of my user interface, which will be first one coming up will be my health sprite. So basically this is a kind of health indicator, and then it comes in a icon kind of form. So as you can see, with icons players can visualize better, and that it is easy to indicate how low or how high your health value is at. And then for players, it's easier for them to identify the percentage meters by just visualizing on it, just glancing through or scanning through it. And then when the health completely depletes, it will reset the whole health as player will spawn upon death. The next one will be animation. So this kind of animation indicator as it is similar to the health sprite. So for animation, there's a kind of percentage visualization as well. So as you can see, 100 and 75, 50, 25, and then none. Ammunition can only be refilled upon collecting ammunition, which is some drop off at on the floor, and then once it's depleted, there won't be a it won't fill up on its own again. So moving on, affiliation. So these icons represent the teams of players that they are in, and then it is to indicate which team the players are in, and then is to better differentiate, segregate their to make it known that they are in this team. And then swapping of teams happens upon death itself. Yeah, it's like it'll be randomly generated. And then the weapon wheel. So this is a weapon wheel. It is to indicate which kind of weapon that players are toggling on, and then once the player, okay, for example, if the player were to have clicked the number 1, the default color for the weapon will be black, but once they toggle over the specific kind of weapon, it will be highlighted gray instead of black, is to better indicate and visualize for the player itself. And then we have the minimap, which will be on the top right hand corner of the screen. So it's to better indicate where the player is at, to show the movement, maybe to know where the player is going, etc. So crosshair. So the crosshair will be in the middle of the screen, and then it will be big enough for players to look at it, and then maybe try to, let's say, it will be better since it's big, and then it's easier to aim in a nutshell. So objective. So this will be objective indication. It will be hidden at first, and then it will pop out upon collecting it. Yeah. And then overall feedback from my interview, which from my 5 interviewees, their feedback is that my sprites are too wonky, and then it needs more touch up, and it's quite pixelated. And then moving on to my main menu and my current UI, they told me that I can include background images, etc., to make it aesthetically appealing. And through some interviewees, they told me to reduce in size of some UI elements, where I can fill up more, maybe more sprites or some UI features, while in a way that I can have more spaces to integrate all these features. And one of the personal positive feedback is that I have a kind of interactive elements from my prototype. So this is the video links for my interview, and then that's all.